Hey folks, I just want to give you a heads up to stay tuned after the interview with Jeff West as I will talk about the measurements of the sheds. So just continue to watch the video right after talking with Jeff and you'll find a lot more out about the critical measurements of the antlers. Hope you all are having a great day. Hey folks, today is July 16, 2025. Headed down the road to pick up a tremendous set of Whitetail sheds from the state of Illinois. So stay tuned. I'll have more to come on this in the next segment. Well, we are approaching the mighty Mississippi. Welcome to Illinois, baby. Look at that gigantic body of water.
Welcome to Illinois.
Yeah, there's some big catfish in there. Barge. Well, I'm on my way to buy antlers here, but man, I feel like I should be storm chasing. We got some pretty big towers going up, shooting up here into the atmosphere. Some tornado warnings off to the northeast over in Wisconsin, north. So, anyway, folks, I am about to my destination. Like I was saying earlier, some pretty good sized shed antlers I'm gonna hopefully put in the back seat, or should I say the passenger seat. More to come. Although I'm really liking that thunderhead. The big tower. Alright, here I am at my destination.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Oh, I'm close. This is where you find big antlers, out in places like this. All right, we are getting close to the destination here. There's some big clouds up here. Big old thunderhead right there. Illinois, folks. Hey folks, it's Mike Sharus with the Antler Collector here. Today I'm with Jeff West. We are in Illinois, and Jeff managed to pick up a set of sheds back in 96. And if you like big typical frames, you gotta love these sheds. This antler here, the left antler on this deer is about 95 and change, typical 5. This one's around 92. It's got a couple abnormals. 29 beams, longest tine is 15, and average mass is a little over 5 inches throughout the whole rack, or set of sheds, I should say. But Jeff, if you don't mind me asking you, what's kind of the history on this and your history with it, and you know, obviously back in 95 you saw the deer, and just tell me what happened and how you found the sheds. I find this really interesting.
Well, I saw the deer twice in 95. 96. We neighbor friend of mine and I shed hunt a lot, and he found a nice set, and I went out thinking there were no more big deer out there, and walked into one side of these, and 2 days later found the other side. So,
wow. Do you know which side you picked up first by chance?
I'm gonna say this side probably.
That's kind of why I asked you earlier. Did you find which side you find first? Because I thought this one looked just maybe a hair lighter, but for only 2 days, you wouldn't have thought it would have been any lighter. But I did notice maybe just a hair. But regardless, you know, it's got great brow tines, huge G2s. It's one of the best shed sets I've ever seen. You know, just an absolute beautiful set of sheds. And Jeff has kept these indoors. And check this out, folks. This is how you're a good caretaker of antler. He's kept them indoors. They still have some skin rings left on them after 30 years. Like, generally little bugs get in there and eat them off. So he's kept them in a very good environment, and it's very important to do that if you find a big set. So Jeff, I appreciate you allowing me to come down today, and it was a pleasure to meet you.
Good, good.
And boy, this is quite a set of sheds. The deer was killed the next year, correct?
Yes.
And he was roughly how big? How wide was his inside spread?
23 inches.
23 inches. So as you can clearly see, that's a.
He scored 214 non-typical, and these scored 217 non-typical.
Okay, 214 and 217. Wow. So that's still a big old buck. But was he going downhill?
Very much so.
Okay.
I don't think he'd have made it another year.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, he obviously spread his genetics, and he was able to live a good long life and bless you with these great big antlers.
Yep.
All right, well, I appreciate you meeting you, and
Okay.
We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I want to just give you a quick rundown of the Jeff West sheds from Illinois. 29 and 28/6 beams, G2s of 13/6 and 14/6. 6 mass measurements over 5, with the biggest being 6 and 1/8. The typical frame as a 5x5. Now this is where it gets really interesting. The typical frame, given the same spread as the killdeer, which was the following year, and he'd actually gone down. Given the same spread, this typical frame is 210 and 5/8. The frame itself nets 203 and 2/8. Tremendous 5x5 frame, folks. You know, the deer has pretty much everything you could want in a big whitetail. Just beautiful, glossy bone. This isn't catching the color as good as it is in person, but real pretty bone, great character, big brows, 9-inch brows. There's a 13 inches of abnormal. So if you give him the same spread as the killdeer, he would finally net 193 typical. But I gotta say, a 210-inch 5x5 frame is quite a spectacular animal. You can kind of see he's got beautiful beating. So anyway, the typical portions as 5 points are 95.2 on this one here, 95.2 as a 5, and this one is 92.3. So that's a 187 and 5/8 no spread. If you give him a 23, which is the deer, which he was wide, he's just a huge wide buck, tall. He's a 20 and 6/8 tall on this side of the G2, 20 and 0 to the G3. This side he's 20 and 5/8 and 19.6 on the G2 or G3 for height. So he's got great height, great big set of sheds. They weigh about 6 1/4. They're not as heavy as I thought they were going to be. I figured they would be closer to 7, but they're still over 3 apiece. Makes a nice little heart there. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and till the next one, we'll see you.